Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Console.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses. You must be aware of that, sure.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour? I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a...
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, not...
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters.
You?
I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here.
Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my... But now that little Junebug has returned, there...
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the... It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to... It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the...
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro Berries. If...
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? And what are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in...
Well, look at that.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so... We'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand.
just what we needed. You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
Juniper, are you all right?
Yes. And the colony is unharmed.
Hey, Juniper. Has your console always been like...
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind. I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
But you have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
I'll report into the console.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Ouroberries.
So, how are you going to use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt. A little assistance wouldn't go amiss.
Huh? Yes.
What?
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up?
Not exact.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest.
Right. Well, they do say that...
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind.
Me? I've seen them all before.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios.
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. Stay.
Oh, right.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Where are you?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Orobe. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal.
Yeah? What's that got to do with...
Crap! They're back!
What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh, yes. You...
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started
These
heading
monsters
this
are
way!
from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's... There's no...
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish. I want to see Colony Tau.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, writhe. You see? The look on their faces at that moment.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of aged to perfection, like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too. Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your foot.
Sometimes brute force is the answer. Mighty we can do better yet. I'll keep on the attack.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
You ready, Julie? Show no mercy.
No love lost!
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go...
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of... There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them.
We'll try.
Uroberries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, and for that I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here. And
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but... Oh, your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah! The monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful...
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very...
You're beyond help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the... You've done well, my little Uroberries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not some... Ah, how long I've waited for the perfect moment. Once matured, then savored.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this?
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite play. Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I wonder if you despise me so much. Slay my little pet and try taking me...
I'm the one you want. Quick draw! Bulldog! I'm the one you want.
You didn't disappoint!
No love lost! Wait!
Close it! Bulldog! Face me! You didn't disappoint!
Desperation! Bulldog! Good going, Uni! Are you ready, Uni? That will bring them to their knees. Eva, Coward!
No leg quick draw!
My, you really defeated them? All of...
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming? In this pit that none... Why do you think there are few threats to your colony? Yet your flame clock...
Well...
Let me explain it to you in simple terms. I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low!
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Ah, the length
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me when I shall contort your face into an expression of pure...
The people of Colony Town have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Come then. Do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eye!
Time's up, Console.
I'll show you.
Dance for me!
I'm the one you want.
You didn't disappoint! can go much further!
Let me give you a tank!
They broke away! Not face me! Wow, thanks! Oh, it's you! That's every minute! Do it, Tyler! I'll kill you now, sorry! No, you're here against three! Yeah! You want to see the game really do? Do you think this plan might work? Do you think this plan might work? Yippee!
I will play my part.
This'll end it!
And one for good measure.
I've got their weak point.
Observe my strength! I'll make it! More where that came from!
You're done.
Again!
I used my thinking muscles for this one. Aye, coming right up!
I can follow that up. I'll use pounce to them. Time for the big one.
We can go all night! Aye, coming right up!
I'll take the way to victory.
More where that came from!
Time for the big one.
I got you in my sight! Hope you're ready for it! Stay right there! Got a surprise!
Just come hunting.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment. Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau.
What about them?
We made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the console's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Junebug. So you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again.
Now, none of that.
Yeah, Lance is right.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began, why must it be so hard? It's just as the console said.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing spot.
That's also true. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go and fight.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger.
But even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by heart.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having...
I'll keep that in mind. Thank...